How's it going, YouTube? My name's Blake Yarbrough and welcome back. Today's video is the 5th installment of my 365-day wear test on this pair of shoes right here. I've been wearing these now for over 275 days, so if this is your first video here on my channel, make sure you are subscribed down below if you like this type of content, and go back and check out some of the other videos from the wear test series. Now, if you've been tuning in all along, this will be a major update from the first update of the year in January. That video was posted right around 200 days and we just passed 275, so we've got less than 90 days left, less than 3 months until the year is complete. And in today's video we'll be covering the details of what I've been doing over the last 2.5 months, as well as talking about the first sneaker giveaway of 2023. I love to give away sneakers here on my channel, give back to you guys that support me, so make sure you subscribe to my channel down below and follow me on Instagram at _Blake Yarbrough. Those are the two rules, and the giveaway is posted over on Instagram. Link is down in the description. Now, before I dive into the details on how these shoes have gotten so beat, I did want to address the allegations against Tom Sachs that came out in March. I wanted to discuss that topic here in this video, but I realized that there was probably a lot more I wanted to cover, and so I'm going to make an entirely separate video related to that topic, which will come out in the next week or two. I didn't want you guys to think that I was ignoring it or overlooking it when I posted this video, so that will come out later on and I'll address those topics. Would love to have a discussion. And with all of that out of the way, let's talk about what I've been doing since January. In the January video, I mentioned that I have a new job, and that new job is an aircraft support mechanic for Delta Airlines, a job that I've been trying to get for several years now, and one that I'm super proud to have. To elaborate on what I do for Delta more specifically, I work on the wheels of the plane. Obviously a super important part of the plane, right? So what I do on a daily basis is my team and I, we take apart, clean, repair, and rebuild all of the wheels for Delta's fleet of airplanes. Now, when you think about airplane wheels, they're much like car wheels, where they are dirty from brake dust, grease, grime on the runway, and things like that. That's how these shoes have come to get so dirty over the last few months, is I've been taking apart a lot of wheels. We take apart and rebuild over 100 wheels per day, and that has really taken a toll on this pair of sneakers. I'm required to wear either steel toe or composite toe sneakers, which these are not, but I was able to find online some steel toe shoe covers for these. And so as you can see, the toes, they're dirty, but they're not quite as dirty as this exposed part of the upper, because I have those steel toe shoe covers on this shoe. I also wear like a blue paper suit to protect my uniform and also my skin. And so the uppers right here are a little bit cleaner because typically the suit kind of drapes over the ankle collar of the sneaker, and the bottoms have stayed relatively clean because the covers obviously are over the bottom, so I'm not getting all of the grease and gunk and stuff in the tread, which is good because I do wear these outside of work, and that's another thing that I'll talk about in today's video. But addressing the work thing, it's been a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do like a behind the scenes vlog style video to really show you like what I'm doing on a daily basis. We're taking apart the wheels, and that requires you to take out the nuts, the bolts, which are covered in grease, as well as the seals inside the wheel and the bearings also covered in grease. I do have a few clips that I'll show you guys throughout the video, but grease does get on these shoes occasionally, whether it slings out of the wheel or drops on my foot. There is a ton of brake dust built up inside the wheels that gets blown out, it gets sprayed, it's in the air, and so that essentially just attracts and falls onto the sneakers. As you can see on this one, it's almost hard to see depending on the angle. You almost can't see the swoosh. It looks like it's not there. They're just really dirty, guys, and I'd love to partner with somebody to maybe do like a cleaning competition at the end of the wear test. Drop any suggestions as what I should do to clean these down in the comments. But what have I been doing outside of working? I typically work Monday through Friday, sometimes over the weekend as well, and so that's what I've been doing with a lot of my time. But the shoe gets worn outside of work as well, so whether I'm just going to get groceries, I'm going to work out, I have been working out out a lot as well this year. In my last video, I told you guys that I was down to around 184 pounds. I've lost approximately another 10 pounds, which brings me down to like the 174, 175 range. And it's something I'm super proud of, and something hopefully I could encourage you guys to do, is to really focus on your fitness and your health this year. It's super important. A couple years ago, I weighed around 255 or 260 pounds. It was to the point that I wasn't really sure like what I was doing, or didn't have the motivation, didn't have the self-confidence that I needed. Something that I know a lot of people struggle with, especially here in the United States. So if you're maybe one of those people, you have questions, you just want to talk about something, always feel free to hit me up. I'm more than happy to help in any way that I can. So I just want to encourage you guys, if anything, work on your health this year. You'll be super happy that you did. But besides working out in the shoes nearly every single day, I usually try to work out at least 5 days a week with a couple rest days mixed in there. During work, I typically walk anywhere from 3 to maybe 6 miles per day. So I'm putting a lot of miles on these shoes. That's why there's so much creasing around the toe box of the upper, because I'm walking, I'm squatting, I'm doing all types of lifting, not only at work, but also in the gym. But what else have I been doing? I went to a Hawks event recently hosted by ATATF in Atlanta. So shout out to KO and the ATATF team. I love going to the Hawks games because it's a time that I get to see a lot of the sneaker people around Atlanta, a lot of my friends that I don't usually see or maybe get to interact with. And they had a lot of reactions, funny reactions, and a lot of questions about what it's been like to wear the same shoe every day for this long, how it's affected me wanting to wear other shoes and that sort of thing. So that was a lot of fun. Also, just recently got to see the Air movie. So if you guys haven't seen it, I highly suggest going to see it. It was a great movie in my opinion. There was maybe like a few things that I wish they would have shown or that they didn't show. Overall, a great movie, a private screening also hosted by ATATF. So that's been 2 things that I've gotten to do over the last 2 months that I really enjoyed. And also the Braves are back in town. So the Braves baseball season has started. First home opener I went to with my friends. They won against the Padres. So shout out to the Braves. Definitely looking forward to going to a lot of games this year. If you're in Atlanta and you ever see me at the games, come say what's up. But this has been a fun wear test, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Again, subscribe down below and follow me on Instagram for sneaker giveaways. The first one is posted there on my Instagram. I appreciate you guys supporting me as always. And with that, we're on to the next sneaker.